We grew up in a society, in the African society, it is said that a woman cannot be. Even recently online, there's something going up online when somebody came out and say a woman cannot be king of this, and the other lady came to reply, and it's causing a whole lot of problem. You can't tell a woman she cannot be. And most men have been trained to have this toxic masculinity. Because of that, they don't think a woman can lead. They don't think a woman can amount to anything. They just believe she is there to satisfy their urges. And because of this ideology of patriarchy and the whole, I don't want to use the word nonsense, but it's said already, it has limited people to support pageantry. It has limited most men that are very traditional. They don't want to support pageantry. When a woman walks up and says, why are you doing this? Why are you wasting your time? Go and get married. Do you understand? So they don't believe a woman can actually aspire to something, and that's really bad.
As a man in a male-dominated world, two things have stood out for me, and that is toxic masculinity, one, and distasteful traditional norms. And these are the two things that has held a lot of people back, especially women, from attaining their potential, because you have men who believe that women shouldn't get to a certain level. And when women are getting to that point, some of these very self-insecure men begin to feel frightened and threatened, and will do anything and everything just to pull those women down.
In application, we see that males get to pass in some instances, while females are being held to a higher standard on the same thing. So patriarchy, if you ask me, is a cancer that has been affecting us. I think it's something that we should try and disabuse our mind from, and this can only be achieved with proper orientation and reorientation. And I believe pageants, can play a role with that, by empowering women, and giving them a platform to speak up and be their better selves.
Now, the thing you need to understand is this: when a woman is allowed to flourish, a woman is allowed to thrive, you would find out that that particular space where the woman is, whether in the home, whether in the office, whether in a corporate position, that institution begins to flourish, begins to get better. Women have a way of just bringing everything together and just making it thrive. So when I see men who feel threatened, who feel women are beginning to take their space, I wonder, the amount of insecurity that goes on in the mind of such a man, But it's what it is. It's going to take some time for things to get better. But one thing I can say is this: if you're a man, listen, the best thing you can do for yourself is to allow the women around you thrive, allow them to flourish. Because when women flourish, you as a man, you become even more powerful and more respected.
I know that women should be given more opportunities to speak outside. Pageants have played a very strong role in women positivity, in the sense that it allows women to be queens and have a stronger say in public gatherings of fashion individuals. Now, women who are queens, who have gone for different pageant shows and pageant runways and the rest, have more say. You see royalty, you see strength and power in them when you look at them. So I feel like the pageantry has done a very strong role in playing that.
One thing that I've learned being in the pageant industry is the ability to, see beyond the facade. I tell people the pageant industry is not just the pageant industry, but let me just say the pageant industry by extension into the entertainment and the fashion business is a make-believe industry. People put up certain persona, that makes you think that everything is all right, everything is okay. They project so much strength. But I've come to understand that most of the time, especially in the pageant industry, when you see that, it might not be, but over time, I've also come to understand that when you see that, take a step back, and have a heart-to-heart talk with that person. You'll find out that there is more to it.
Initially, I thought strength was something you see physically. But over the years, I have come to understand that the strongest girl in camp is the most vulnerable. I wouldn't have known that. People are so vulnerable that they don't want you to see their weaknesses, and because of that, they put up a wall. And you think that is strength. That is not necessarily strength. They're trying to push people out so that you don't get to see their weaknesses. That is why I've come to understand. And when I work with ladies in camp and I see they're all acting strong and all, I know, sweetheart, there's a problem there. And we try to break that wall and let you be free. Vulnerability is not a problem. It's not a crime to be vulnerable, but I think that's strength too.
People sometimes, especially in the pageant industry, project so much strength as a way of masking or disguising that vulnerability that is actually there. And if you've been in the industry for far too long, like I have been, it's something that you would notice. So the pageant industry has taught me to always take a step back, evaluate and reevaluate things, actions, people, before jumping into conclusion.
Yes, on the regular, I work with women, but pageant girls, they're like a different breed entirely. I think based on the training they receive, based on their diet and things like that, it forms their person, it forms their persona, forms their personality. So yes, I've learned how to handle more diverse women being in the pageant industry as against not being in it.
That's a lot. We should write a book on it. It's a whole lot. But basically, self-confidence, self-worth, and the fact that if you put your mind to something, you can get it.
It's a lot more than the surface thing everybody sees. It goes a long way more than, the faces and the beauties and the likes. Pageantry is also a means whereby, you can stretch that hand of, humanity.
What I would not have known if I was not involved in the pageant industry is branding. Now, don't get me wrong. We know that you need to look good. We know that you need to smell nice. We know that you need to speak well. But when we say branding, it's a total packaging of the things you have inside you and making them physical. Do you understand? Making people aware of your self-worth and letting them know that there are challenges. There are going to be goals, and there are going to be goals that are not met. There are going to be goals that are met. But knowing how to place yourself in a position of power, of success, through determination and hard work is very crucial. So branding for me is one thing I've learned over the years that I would normally not have dived so much into.
At that moment when you're watching any pageant and the winner is about to be announced, nobody cares whether you're white or black or purple or yellow. All they want is, let my contestant win. So that moment really, it brings everybody together, and you see different people from different backgrounds all rejoicing by the time somebody is crowned the winner. So yes, it has actually contributed to world peace, and I hope and believe that it will keep doing that.
After I contested for Miss Tourism in 2014, I went for Miss Global Nigeria, and it was held in Jamaica. And that period, I think that was the period where, I think, was it Ebola? There was some virus around that period, and they didn't want some African countries to come. But by the time they thought about it and took a second thought of the whole situation, I think they had to include the other African countries, but I think Ghana couldn't make it or so. You would think that because of the virus was spreading more in Africa, they won't let African countries come and contest, and it was actually a big pageant. So I was impressed.
We all know there's a whole lot of problem in my country as Nigeria. People are so, or how will I put it? Some communities, let's go down, where communities don't talk to the other person. You are Igbo, but you don't talk to this person. You can't marry this person. You can't do this with that person. You can't do this with this person. You can't even be seen eating with this person. As an Igbo boy, there's what they call the Usuka system in the Igbo land, where people are called slaves. But in the pageant world, everybody is seen as equal. An Igbo girl is coming in and representing a state from the southern part, and she gets to study, she gets to read, she gets to understand that, oh, all the perception about had about these people initially isn't it. You live with people from all walks of life. You're kept together. You now understand how to live with them. You know their cultures, you know their tradition. At the end of the day, you just opened your eye to reality of life, that before we are Africans, before we're Igbos, before we're Hausas, we all are humans. So there is no need for the problems.
One of the core essential reasons why pageantry, I believe pageantry was established, is basically to foster friendship and goodwill among cities, among states, among countries, among nations. It's more or less, that kind of an institution where you have representation from different countries coming together to share one platform for a united purpose. So obviously, what better platform to promote world peace if not the pageant industry?
When it comes to world peace and pageant, they are very, very related. Now, the world is full of people from diverse cultures, from diverse countries with different ideologies. That's the same thing as pageantry. These people coming into camp, you can have a pageant with 30 girls in camp, and you realize that all 30 of them are actually it's very possible all 30 of them will be from different countries and sometimes different states if it's national. And you then realize that they're coming together as one after being online, seeing each other, votings and everything. And then finally, they're coming together as one to compete healthily. Now, that is what it is. Pageantry in itself starts the highest form of peace known to me. Because if girls who are not of the same ideology can come together to accept a common goal, then it automatically gives them an edge, and that means there will be peace, and that means the world will be a better place. So if people can understand that inclusion is very important, your ideas, my opinions, your opinions matter, it doesn't have to be taken, but it matters. So when we can understand and accept that, it would make a very great environment for everybody.
I won't necessarily say world peace. What I would say is unity. Pageantry has, for instance, I always like to use examples. When you go for different pageants and you see Miss Ondo, Miss Imo State, Miss Sokoto, Miss this, Miss that. This is normally people that cannot even sit down to even have a meal. But you see them together in one building, competing for a particular role, playing and laughing and being together.
Sometimes we do works like encouraging the people that are coming up. Okay, we'll talk to them about peace, we'll talk to them about security, we'll talk to them about, it could be anything. Okay, and now together, those people are not from the same sphere of life, but together we can do something to support these other people, and thereby we are preaching peace.
And it celebrates unity. You see different girls from different countries coming together to compete for a particular title and a particular pageant, and they're all like sisters. They all have the sisterhood. So tourism actually promotes peace, unity, and togetherness. First of all, my heart goes out to Afghanistan, most especially right now. But let's not also forget our local areas. When I say local, I don't mean it in a bad way, but here in Nigeria, like the Boko Haram torn areas. Now take football for instance. If there was a match to be played in that area, people will come about together to watch that match. So I say it's the same thing that pageant does for us. When there is a pageant, because you have people going to represent, everybody has like a family member or a team or something put together. People will say, okay, you know what? Even if I'm beefing with this person, let me chill after the pageant. Let's enjoy this, 5 minutes of peace, for instance. So, we're only trying our best.
A lot of ideas are being given out through this platform, just coming and speaking up, and also, I'll give you a great example of how pageantry has actually helped world peace. So we have, for instance, Miss Thailand. She goes back to her country after talking about a particular issue that's going on in our country, and she goes back home and maybe there's something happening and she just posts about it. All the fellow queens will go back, will just see a post and also repost. This way we're actually passing the issues that is going on in one country, we're passing it across to the world. This is how, we as beauty queens, this is how we help each other. And that way we're just finding and putting heads together in order to actually come up with a great solution for the world. I mean, we can't come out and say, we're going to do this, but the little way that we are actually going to help our countries, we're putting in our best to do that. Beauty pageant is not just about beauty, it's about things like that, coming and putting heads together in order to resolve our national issues.
Beauty pageant should be invested in because it's a growing industry, that which aids in empowerment, that which helps give women confidence. Why would you not want to invest in such industry? So I am a full supporter of the beauty pageant investments. I think we should start up a campaign, invest in beauty pageant, because it has trained women, it has given women platform to speak their mind, and it's like a form of skill acquisition, I would say, because most people come in not wanting to win, but just wanting a platform and saying, okay, I think these people have the voice and I want them to speak out my mind. So yes, it should be invested in.
If you're able to tap, you know how they say when you go to school, let school go through you. When you are in a pageant, allow the pageant go through you as well. You may not win the crown, but trust me, the crown isn't the only thing. You have sisters that are there with you in the pageant. You develop a sisterhood, a bond with them, and tomorrow one of them could come in handy. You may need to walk into an office to get something, and that person knows somebody there, and they make one phone call. Your network is your net worth. Trust me. There's more to it than just the crown.
I see it as some sort of skill acquisition, if I can say that, because most girls, some of them don't really come there to win the title. They try to use the platform to push themselves to grow. If you didn't win, you would go home with something like Miss Photogenic or Miss Congeniality or most fun-loving person. And obviously they'll have to go home with like cash prizes or like maybe a prize, something, so.
I mean, every lady is born beautiful, but I think queens are made. Even as much as kings are made, queens too are made too. So yeah, everybody's born beautiful, but then queens are made.
They're both born and made, really. I'm a born queen and I'm made anyway, so.
Beauty queens aren't born. Beauty queens are made. Because when you were born, you are like an open slate. You understand it, you know nothing, so people start teaching you various cultures and traditions. So I think at that point is when people like us get hold of you and now train you on what it means to be a beauty queen. Because you see, most people out there that are hoodlums, they also have the opportunity to, or they have the qualities to be a queen, but they were not taught on how to be that. So if we all were born queens, how come some man's queens?
Beauty queens are made. God said he created us, he created man in his own image and likeness. So, therefore, even God made man. Do you understand me? Now, beauty queens are made because you have the personality to be that person, but it takes a professional to package it and brand you to look and act and sound like that personality they are looking to work with. So beauty queens are made. Don't get me wrong, everybody's beautiful. And I started my conversation earlier by saying that beauty is inside and outside. So therefore, I believe it is made because it is branded to fit a common goal.
In the general sense of it, queens are born. That is when you look at the monarchical system. Queens are supposed to be born. But in this day and time where anything is possible, where you see people from terrible backgrounds growing up to be amazing and eloquent and well-spoken, I don't think anymore that queens are born. I feel like queens are made, in the sense that you build yourself to be where you want to be. There's so many pageant girls that come for pageants, and in the process of the whole pageantry, they build themselves. They build themselves to speak well. That's minus physical appearance now. The way you carry yourself, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you address people, those are attributes of a queen. You understand? And you have to build those things. You are not born with those aspects. You have to build those aspects. You have to teach yourself how to be a queen. You're not, it's not just by sleeping and waking up, oh, I'm a queen, I was born this way. No, you have to teach yourself how to be a queen.
I think I know they are made. Anybody could be cute, anybody could be pretty, but do you have the poise? Can you talk? Can you present yourself? Can you defend what you believe in? These are things that you learn, and it's not bad to learn something. We learn every day. It's not bad to not know something. The only problem is when you don't know and claim to know. So you should be able to learn, unlearn, and learn again. It's a continuous learning process, and I'm open to everything I can learn. And the truth is, you may meet people who've been in pageants for just a year, but somehow they know something you don't know. So you take what you can from them and give what you can to them. It's a win-win.
The one sitting right here, she was once a beauty queen. She's still a beauty queen. And she was born in the Agus family, somewhere in Enugu State, in a beautiful town called Isuawa. So beauty queens are born. They are not made or created.
Beauty queens are made because you have to work for it. So it depends on you.
I think beauty queens are made because you see a girl who doesn't have confidence in herself, you get to talk to her, you get to shape her ideology about beauty queens, make her work out, make her know the qualities of a beauty queen. And you see, she comes out, she goes for a competition and she comes out top. And also the instructors, they also help in making this thing work.
I believe that beauty kings and queens are both born and made because it takes a lot of work to groom a particular person into something. Now, why am I saying this? Now, for you to become a king, you first have to believe that you're a king. So if
beauty queens are made, they are not born, because you can give birth to a child in a royal home and the child can still behave like a peasant if he doesn't get a royal training. And you can also give birth to a peasant and that peasant is raised in a royal family and he or she will act as royalty. So beauty queens are made, they are not born.
Personally, I believe it's a combination of the two. For some people, their beauty is innate, it's a part of them, it's something that comes with so much ease. But I'll even say that for such people, there's still a process of fine-tuning what they have. They have to go through a process of grooming. Sometimes they might have the beauty, but maybe their expressions, their communication skills might still need to be fine-tuned a bit. For some other people, they might be very raw, but when they go through a process like working with the right hands, you end up appreciating the beauty that God has made in them. So for me, beauty is both born and then it's also, beauty queens are also made.
Pageantry helps bring out that, queen factor beauty queens have, even when they don't even know themselves, they have it. So I believe they are made as a result of, various groomings they go through, on the path of becoming the beauty queens.
Miss Tourism Nigeria 2020-2021 is Miss Delta.
Hi guys, my name is Genevieve Fade, and here's to wishing Miss Tourism a 10th happy anniversary.
Hi, my name is Davidson Ibe Okechukwu, also known as Davidson Star, and here's to wishing Miss Tourism Nigeria a happy 10th year anniversary.
Hi, I am Olanwaju Oyeleke. Happy 10th anniversary, Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Hi guys, my name is Walt, Champion Smart Courage, and I want to use this opportunity to say happy 10th anniversary to Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Hi, my name is Santiago Robert. Happy 10th anniversary, Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Hi, my name is Edward Chisholm Moses. Happy 10th anniversary, Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Hi, my name is June. You can call me Lady Bugatti. Happy 10th anniversary to Miss Tourism Nigeria. Mwah.
Hi guys, this is your favorite catwalk instructor here at CCC to the world. Happy 10th anniversary, Miss Tourism.
Hello everyone, my name is Mecca Praise. Happy 10th year Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Hi everyone, my name is Odmegu Mildred. A happy 10th anniversary Miss Tourism Nigeria. Keep doing what you're doing, keep showcasing beautiful women to the world, and keep changing lives.
I am Onyekura Henry. Happy 10th anniversary to Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Hi, my name is Evia Young Akpade, ex-Miss Tourism Nigeria International. Happy 10th anniversary to Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Hi everyone, my name is Idowu Oluwatosin Olakunle. Happy 10th year anniversary to Miss Tourism Nigeria.
Happy 10th year anniversary, Miss Tourism Nigeria.
My name is Ovo Oguferi. Happy 10th anniversary.
Hi, my name is David Ayo. I'm Mr. Tourism World Nigeria 2021, and I'm wishing Miss Tourism Nigeria happy 10th anniversary.
Hi, my name is Kiton Seolo, and I'm the current Mr. Universe Model Nigeria. This is me wishing Miss Tourism Nigeria happy 10th anniversary.